Okay. What's going on, everyone? So we're going to take this back apart. We painted this black, and then we decided to go with the color shift on top. Our prototype fan setup. So, right off the bat, I'm going to at least get the 50 millimeter noise blocker fan, and they're skinnier. It's actually the exact same size as this. This fan is just kind of trash. Anyway, this can go up here, actually pretty much exactly where this would sit. And that should fill the grill a little bit better. But for now, these are all okay gear fans. They're not great. I wouldn't want to keep them in here permanently anyway. These three are actually were out of the Vader build. They were the three that were still spinning. But anyway, all of these are going to one 3-pin to here. And this is a 12-volt 3-pin splitter. These things are obnoxious on 12 volts. Honestly, so are the Ace fans, but on 5 volts, the Ace fans are so much better, and just in terms of bearings and longevity, those things are awesome. So yeah, this brings it down to 5, and then this other 3-pin is for the LED strip we added here, just a little tiny one. I did leave the pads on there so we could add another one on this side, but for right now, I want to see what these are going to do. These ones are the red LED ones from the Vader build. This one is actually a UV one I happen to have, but it's still okay gear, so they're just not great. So all that's taken care of. Obviously, we'll change out the fans. Actually, we'll rebuild this whole thing. I kind of used scrap plexiglass, stuck them all to this on an angle because this is still going to be, blocked off. Secured it by another piece on top just to hold that, and then it's literally clipped on with these right there. The fan tunnel, I already showed you that, but it's cool. I like it. Lastly, we took the DVD drive cables we had over here, the 5 volt, and we've got our flashing blue and red, and we got that kind of around the back here, so this is held in place so the wires stay here. This should be all the slack we really need. We're going to put the top shell on, and then we kind of need to line this up with where the hard drive is going to sit, and we're going to trim the hard drive first, and then put the vent up to the hard drive and trim the vent to fit that. Alright, we got the two shell halves back together. Now for now, I just put plexiglass, same thing we used to make the fan shroud situation here, across here, and it's just kind of taped in place. I did not cut acrylic yet because, well, I wanted to use blue, but it's like that much too short. Now the purple one is actually just too pink, I think. I don't know. We'll have to kind of decide on that. We have our two LEDs out here. You can see just enough room to kind of squeeze the wires between the shell there, and that's roughly where they're going to be when we set the top vent in place, which is right here. Just want to make sure those are going through the respective holes on each side, and that's what's going to hold them in place. And then our hard drive, we've got 2 more holes there, lined up with those holes, be able to just kind of go right in place. And as you can see here, we've got our blacklist printed out, laminated. I'm going to go ahead and glue that to the back shell. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Mostly got this to, see if I can kind of mimic what's going on. So I'm just going to have to look into that and kind of test it out, kind of practice and see what's going to look best. Also, I do want to back this hole with some sort of filter that I can cut out and kind of glue in place to fit that shape. All these fans are now on 12 volts. We took that step down out of there because they just weren't all spinning. Kind of had to give them a little push. So we're going to hit them all with 12 volts. Our back fans, I'm pretty sure, are set all the way up. So this is going to be extremely noisy. The noise blockers, if we go with all of those, all of these are going to be dead silent. So if this controller is still, there we go. That looks really cool. The 3 fans there. Flashing lights behind. Now there's a giant window to the left that's kind of drowning it out with sunlight. 47, 32, 33, 21. Just kind of see if it makes any sort of difference, if it makes it worse. I'd be surprised because we are drawing in quite a lot more air right here. You can feel it. Got that little fan down there. White light isn't crazy bright. We'll definitely add probably another one. Kind of want to add one more of each of those flashing ones, but that'd be a really tight spot. Sweet. See what we got? Oh, nice. Huge difference. Now, obviously upstairs, as I mentioned, is warmer than down here. So, I mean, I do plan on keeping this together the way it is for now, playing it a bit more, kind of testing it out. But now we know exactly what else we need to do just to finish it off. I still need to put the button mechanism in that front part. The decal paint stuff situation on the back of the chassis. Definitely know we don't want to keep these fans, but I really like this setup. And finally, we do want to add that other bright white strip up top. RF board. I'm thinking all white or blue or a combination. Don't have much in terms of controller ideas other than just painting it that same metallic black and going with like a white button and trim kit. And actually, real quick, let's turn the back fans down to, I don't know, 75%, something like that, and check our temperatures again. So surprisingly, it does seem most of that noise is still coming from the OEM fans. If we turn that down to where you can't really hear those, about 50, you can hear the smaller ones for sure, but they're definitely not as loud as those ones. Why don't we put it at 60, and we'll just leave it there for a minute and see what that goes up to. $63, $44, $45, $27. Alright, let me know what you guys think of this build and all the little finishing details I want to add to this. Let me know if that's going to be cool, if you got an idea that I should try on this instead. I have a filter added here. Better, quieter fans all up here, slightly bigger fan there. And honestly, we could probably add a little bit of a filter to the bottom side of this too, now that we're drawing in extra air up front. Wouldn't be mad about leaving stock fans back here, but maybe we can change those out. You can even see the flashing light through there a little bit. And of course, the bright LED strip with the blacklist down here. And let me know what you think about this, because I think I'm doing the blacklist no matter what. I gotta figure that out. But we can go 15 all the way down to 2. And then for Razor, because the frame is painted black, we can do it like 1 real big in the same white and just write Razor, or make it small enough to write 1 Razor BMW M3 GTR on the metal frame behind the vent. And because the frame and the vent is black, I feel like anything white written in there would be not the easiest to see. It'd be kind of one of those things you have to look for. But if you saw the back and go, how come number 1's not on there, and you happen to have it on the side, you should be able to see it pretty easily through there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the direction of this and all the lighting and things like that. Actually, I just realized I could probably get a clear blue shell for the controller. Maybe we can go white buttons or black or something like that. I think actually blue with all black I think would be pretty cool for that. And in the meantime, hopefully we can get half and half and the Mario build all wrapped up here next. I'm not trying to rush this one. As I said, the 20th anniversary of Most Wanted is like mid-November. That's kind of my goal for this one. And who knows, if the membership goes well, this one could be given away, like the Halloween build on Halloween. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to not like, comment, or subscribe. That membership in the description. And we will see you in the next video. video.